What's happening, YouTube? Just getting ready for a fishing trip tomorrow. We're gonna go to a lake called Lake Miccosukee, and I went there last week. It was last Sunday. I kind of made a impromptu decision just to go fishing for a couple hours. Wound up smacking them, some really good ones too. And so tomorrow I have to work in the afternoon, so I'm gonna shoot out real early, like get there at daylight. We're gonna fish the whole morning bite, hopefully put some more mondos in the boat, and hopefully have a good show for you guys. So again, I'm Chris Jones, and thanks for watching the world's worst fishing. Nothing beats a little tackle prep the night before, so just putting a few rods in the boat, and this isn't the kind of lake that I need every single rod for. You know, I'm not going to throw a crankbait, I'm not going to throw a Carolina rig, I'm not going to throw a shaky head. It's basically 6,000 acres of lily pads and grass. So, you know, I'm basically just going to take my meat rods here. And most importantly, this chatterbait. I don't know if you can see it. I don't have a trailer on it right now, so it's just the chatterbait. And that's what really got it done last week. I was targeting little pad clumps on a hard bottom. And boy, were they in there. So we're going to give it another shot. Well, setting out clothes for the morning. I usually don't film this part because it's boring, but what the heck. Gonna go with this pelagic shirt that I got for Christmas. These are pretty cool fishing shirts if you don't want to fork out the cash for a hook shirt, which are outrageously expensive, but nonetheless, not a big deal. New subscriber, Evan Schmidt, subscribe to your channel. Well, thank you, Evan. Nice to have you here, but I think it's gonna be kind of chilly in the morning. So I better kind of look at what's going on. Oh, 62 degrees. Ah, that's perfect. We got this. I can totally wear shorts. I think tomorrow is going to be a fun day. Make sure and stay tuned. Good morning, everybody. Just got out here to my spot on Lake Miccosukee. There was a fairly good-sized local tournament launching at the ramp that I was at. And wouldn't you know it, they took up like every space that I could park my boat. So I kind of had to wait a while to launch, but we're here and we're going to give it a shot. Oh, just had a 4-pounder come off. Sometimes they just beat you. Fish hit it while it was hung up, so that is a Lake Miccosukee pig right there. Well, I don't know if it's quite pig status, but she's a brute for sure. Oh, they just smell so good. There it is. Let's see if we can get a few more. All right, so what I'm throwing is a green pumpkin chatterbait with, you guessed it, Landis Limit Boom Shad. And this is the Copperfield color match that I did a few videos ago. So if you haven't seen that one, check it out. But that's it. This is where they were bedding. There's a lot of beds in this area, real hard bottom. And I think they think this is just a brim, and they hate brim this time of year especially. And you know, I had that big one get off earlier, so you know we should have two good ones, but we're gonna keep at it. That was textbook, guys. I don't know if you can see it on camera. There's a tiny patch of pads over there, and it's like just 2 or 3 little pads, and it's all by itself. And I made a cast and got close to the pads, and yeah, nice little pound chunk. So it doesn't take a big target sometimes. Starting to get a little bit more active. Hopefully we'll get another big one though. Not too bad. Boy, that one hit super close to the boat. Kind of scared me a little bit. Just it came right off a pad, and I wasn't sure I had a fish, and all of a sudden it just kind of jerked really hard. So nice little chunk. She'll be a couple more pounds in a year or two. Yeah, they seem to be a little more active now. Nice little chunk. So I know wind noise is probably pretty bad. That last bass coughed up a teeny tiny bass. That is actually a largemouth bass. If you look at the way that its mouth opens. And then it coughed up a little teeny tiny brim. So kind of interesting. My bait is like a lot bigger than that. But anyway, cannibals. Guys, this is pretty dang fun. Catching some nice fish today. Nice little 1.5 pounder. See ya. Well guys, there's another big one. What a fish. This lake is doing so well right now. So this time, this was a green pumpkin chatterbait with a Gambler's Lures, what is this? This is the burner worm. Again, it's the Copperfield color. So, haven't really gone away from Copperfield yet. But here's a nice another 4-pound range fish. And wow, she pulled some drag. What a fight. All right, nice big old Miccosukee fish going back here. There you go, Bozeman. Off she goes. And here's her twin. So off she goes too. Gorgeous shot right there. Bass with the pads. Oh yeah, money. See ya. All right, everybody, back in the truck, headed home. This was basically a 4-hour tour, so a little bit longer than Gilligan's tour. And I've actually got to work this afternoon, so I had to get off the lake right at 11 o'clock, I think, to make it there. And so I'm just towing the boat back to the house. But man, what a fun day. You know, I wish I had a full 8 hours and probably could have put together a really good bag. But tell you what, I was riding back to the ramp and hit a stump out there with the motor going like 3/4 throttle. And man, it was loud. I've never actually run into hard structure going fast before, thankfully. But I had no idea you could even hit anything out there. So I didn't see any damage to the motor, but I noticed that my throttle was tighter. So like I had to push harder to give it gas and back it down once I got back to the ramp after I hit the stump. So not really sure what that's about, so I'll probably have the mechanics up at Bass Pro take a look to make sure I'm not going to get out there and have my throttle cables break and then stranded. But fun day on the lake today. Be sure to shoot us a comment down below, let us know what you think, and also hit the like and subscribe button. Your support helps me keep making videos. So thanks for watching The World's Worst Fishing, and we'll see you next time.